Hello, hello, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? It's been a week. Long AF week. How you guys doing? Oh, looks like I bumped my camera somewhere in between. But how you guys doing? TenebrisTenshi here. How you guys going? Hope you guys are having a nice Friday. We're gonna be going around Kamurocho shortly for the funsies, for the lulls, and all the above. Ooh, actually, before we do that, I just noticed my headphones are about to die. Let me correct that first, shall we? I won't be able to hear a dang thing that you guys are saying. So let's fix that. There we go. Beautiful. Now I'm at least full charge. Let me go and put myself in my usual channel. There we go. Not that anybody's gonna join me, but that's fine for now. Yeah, it's been a long week. Lots of things happening, but hopefully we'll get them all done sooner rather than later. Don't worry about the controller thing. It's just because obviously the auto off happened. Reminder that I did pick up a new controller last weekend, so I'm excited. Now let's get into the game, shall we? Let's take this one. Oh, I should probably do one last thing while that loads. Go. Everything else can wait. Nope, not really. Okay, so let's take a look specifically. I did see that, and I think I saw it again. Let's see. I bet you what it is not an invisible person. It's this that I got close enough to trigger somebody over here. There's a wall there, so it must be this guy. Either that guy or one of those guys. I don't think that makes sense. I just happened to catch it. Yeah, see, right there. Right there. It's like right there if I... Must be one of those guys. And if it's not one of those guys, then more than likely it's a hidden character that's just slightly too close. I mean, not that they're not hot, but I don't get the appeal of having them like that, per se. What should we do first? I didn't really even come here with a plan, per se. Like, what do I want to do? I could keep doing this. We got the Shockwave tournament. One-on-one tournament with Electrify stage. Okay. Let's at least do this one, shall we? Let's see. I know this guy already. We just gotta make sure we stay away from the wall. I call it shenaniganery. That's always funny when they get back up just to fall down from one little punch. Oh yeah, you. Do I really gotta? I guess I do. I'll just let you stand. Now I punch you! Come on, man. That's not fair! You definitely stepped into it. See, I tap it and I get shocked. I throw them directly into it and maybe they get shocked. Anyway, with or without the shocking, he's done. Last one is a jiu-jitsu master of some kind. Tetsan Okura's final student. I should expect that from the Jiu-Jitsu master. It's too bad that that's a cutscene, so he doesn't have to go flying into the... Oh! But he did try to roll, and he rolled right into the thing. Come on. Oh, she... Just want to keep kicking him. Kick him while he's down. By the way, I think I found the inspiration for all those grenades that happened last game. Apparently, let me finish this part so I don't distract myself. My ADD is liable to get me killed here. That was nice. Okay, so apparently I found the inspiration. Remember I was so confused as to why they had, number one, so many grenades, and why they were just lobbing them like consistently. Apparently there was a Yakuza clan that was really notorious up until the head boss got taken down around 2015, I think. And I guess I gotta just keep doing stuff over and over again. Because I am definitely not doing that one again. Does not help me out at all. Let's see. Let's do this one for funsies. Anyway, but yeah, 2015 is when the boss got taken down, and apparently their enforcers were not only equipped with grenades, but RPGs on top of it, rocket launchers and the like. It's just like, what? I let them all kind What the heck? Oh, I see. Now I've just brought it upon myself. Yes, I did. I figured I'd give something new. You think you're special? You're not special. I'm the special will get. Careful what you wish for, Q. He lets you go, just like you wanted. The whole thing is too loud? The thing is that it's at the same levels as everything else. I don't understand why it changes on me. I haven't touched a damn thing. Okay, let me, Oh, wait a minute. No, I take it back. I didn't set the... If it's the game and not the mic. If it's the mic, then what the heck? But if it's the game, then yeah. I forgot to set a limiter on it for this new setup. We'll start there. Lower it a bit more. There we go. Let's see if that takes better. That wasn't enough. But I got a stamina morale out of it. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, one other thing I want to check out real quick. Not check out, but have up. There we go. We'll back out. Let's go find something else to do. Not that, you know, one more fight or something won't do it. Yes, I did. But you remember I have a editing software. It's just that I couldn't even stomach to listen to it. And I was just like, ugh. So I'll have to see what I can do to lower it. I mean, like, yeah, I could lower my problem with lowering the mic volume, if anything, or excuse me, the volume overall, is because it's not just the mic volume. I think I have an idea for next time, at least, how to manage that. I'm gonna make an attempt to record the audio separately from the video. At least the speaking audio. Obviously, the actual video itself will be there. Obviously, that means I have to line up the audio and video, but I do not care. So long as I don't have to hear the ear bleeding, freaking peaking of the mic. Man, if I had a editor that can just deal with this for me, that would be nice too. But knowing what they have to go through, so I can try and mitigate it for them, would also be nice. I mean, if I had an editor. I don't even know what I want to do. Should I just... We got a story here next to the kitchen, another story here. You know what, let's just continue the main story. I'm sure that, you know, the funeral will... Nothing will happen during the funeral, right? I mean, like, everyone will be absolutely respectful. It'll be just like when the third... Oh, wait. I wasn't even looking at you guys. You guys are all just insecure as heck. God, they were a joke. But yes, I did see it this morning. The only thing I'm gonna comment on in specific from that this morning is I wouldn't need to probably put it through that particular program you had, just because I do have my own editing program that I shared with you before. So I'm going to assume that I won't need it. It's just a matter of me knowing how to manipulate the audio to not be that bad. I mean, I know this is a funeral, but I can't stand wearing a tie. Like a suit I can deal with. I can deal with a suit all day long. Let's go. But the tie. Only been 2 years, right? No, not even. Less than a year. Less than a year and we have another freaking funeral here. Can we not with this?
Yeah.
Like, we know that there is one person that might want to spit in our face just because of their setup, but... Oh. Nice little throwback, by the way. That's a big problem. If multiple of the officers are missing, we have a major issue. I would say this is gaudy as heck, but this is, you know, the Yakuza, so. Well.
あの人軍派が合流会と手を組んだとなれば、また多くの血が流れることは避けられないね。
とにかく一刻も早く合田会長の居場所を突き止めることです。
杯さえ交わせば奴らの動きは封じられる。おい、何者だあいつら。どうなってんだ。
That would Yeah, that's the Nishikiyama family head right now, right? If I remember correctly. I've only seen him once, to be fair. Are you freaking kidding me right now? These are only Rengo, right? No, Goru. Even worse, Goryu. What for? You're on enemy territory.
ここから先は一歩も通さぬ。
今日はリュウジさんもおらへん。
Of course not.
アンさん殺す気で思いっきり暴れさせてもらいますね。
So what you're saying is, your dragon is nowhere near as good as this dragon. You're not fighting me. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say to these guys, because if I was Ryuji after this, each one of them is losing a knuckle or two for disrespecting me that way. These guys are jokes. Come on. Let's take out the small fry first. Okay. One more. I see him over there. We got... Now he's dead. Okay. I'm trying to hit that freaking Y button, but it won't let me. Okay, hold on. Before I actually die here, let's take some... Yeah, you guys are a joke. Come on, man. I've gotten better fights out of like side quests. Daigo, come on, man.
合流会か。
はい。
And how disrespectful to come during a freaking funeral. Oh! It just occurred to me. The other captains knew about this. They must have known about this. There's no way they didn't. And they show up now after the Goryeo are here. They were hoping for something beyond Kiryu's death, I think. And granted, the Nishiki clan guy, you know, we're very much aware, fine. That guy doesn't like us. Fair. You know what? Even with all the evidence mounted against, you know, Nishiki and his bad business practices, even for, you know, being a criminal underworld boss, fine. I have no problems with this. My problem becomes specifically with you know, the rest of them right now, because they don't have the kind of grudge that this guy does for me. Nope. Nope, don't want to skip. Oh no, never mind, it's Goryeo. Oh my god. Yes. Would you like me to beat you up too? Yeah.
うちの若いもんは血の気が多うてかなわんわ。やめ言うてんのに勝手に突っ走ってしもうたんや。ほんますまんことしたの。
どの面下げてきたんだ。
寺田藩には昔よう世話になったさかい証拠をさせてもらいに来た。
I mean, so long as you actually come to pay respects, but your guys. I disagree there. The only problem there is right now with this is specifically around the evidence thereof. It's like, I figured I'd pay my respects. He did me right when I was a kid. Okay. Then you need to try a little harder to rein your guys in. You're literally the same as Nishiki, except in the opposite direction, where you turn a blind eye when your guys decide to go against what you're saying, rather than you don't have the balls to stand up against your own guys.
さっきからおっかない顔しとるけど、あんた何もんや。
若頭代行の柏木だ。
ほんまでっか？わしはてっきり葬儀屋のおっさんかと思ってました。
What disrespect!
人手不足の登場会さんならしゃあないかもしれませんな。死んだ会長はよそ様の組からヘッドハンティング。会長代行は未亡人のおばはん。こないな組と喧嘩してると思うとチートばかり投げてきます。
寺田会長ぶっ殺したんはてめえの仕業だろうが。
I'm only gonna feel bad for Daigo because I could tell what it is in the script is that he's only there to be the punching bag to make Kiryu look that much cooler. Otherwise, I think he might actually be a pretty badass Yakuza. But he's just there to make Kiryu look cooler. And don't get me wrong, he does his job well. But considering I could read that that's the script doing that and not Daigo, like if it was Daigo because of his pride or something that throws him, like the first time when we went over to the Omirengo headquarters and he got himself beat up and all that other jazz, you know what? That's fine. Absolutely fine. That's his own, you know, his own pride, his own stubbornness taking a hit. Something like that, that's bullshit. At least let him get a hit in on the guy and let the guy not be phased and then get smacked back.
Oh, 兄ちゃん、この前の勢いはどこに行ったんや。
畜生、ぶっ殺してやる。
合田会長はどこにいるんだ。
空気のええところでゆっくり休んでもろてます。
目的は
So either
せえ、天下の近江連合とこんなヨレヨレの組が杯交わすなんぞバランスが取れへんやろ。
てめえ喧嘩売りに来たのか。
ちゃいますねん、ちゃいますねん。今日はほんまに寺田藩を弔うつもりで来ただけです。 それにわしも人の子や。厳粛な葬儀の場でドンパチやるほどアホちゃいます。
So, bringing money for something. Is that money?
香典です。お納めください。
交流会の金など受け取れん。
登場会は1年前にタガが100億のことでうちはもめしとったやないですか。銭に困っとるんなら素直に受け取った方がよろしい。
こんな子供じみた挑発をして近江連合の6代目を告げると思
Ooh,
ってる
she's
のか。
calling you out, dude.
あんた
That Black Widow. Yup.
合田会長の気持ちを思うと胸が痛くなるよ。
何が言いたいんや、オーバーハン。
親はね、どんなに出来の悪い子供でも可愛いもんなのさ。けどね、これだけ筋違いのことをされちゃ血のつながった親としては死ぬほど情けないはずだ。
情けない。Adopted?
親の情なんかあれへん。あるのはお互い憎しみの感情だけ。
Well, obviously, Ryu got Gotoku.
あんたも大変やな。出しゃばりなおかん持って。
Now, yeah, I would. Yeah, that I would have him go forward. Yes. Yeah, we should. We should. Maybe we do that as well as the Persona movies in the way that I described last time. Persona 3 movies. I mean, Mikai?
ええ、わしらもその間はもうに服させてもらいます。せやから3日後、再戦と行きましょう。
再戦だと？
そうや。もうこれ以上ごちゃごちゃせんと一気に片付けましょうや。カムロ町に血の雨降らせたります。せやけど、うちには礼儀知らずのおっさんがおるからの。
Good question.
多分今頃、カムロ町のどこぞで派手なパフォーマンスを繰り広げとるはずや。
Eh?
礼儀知らず？誰だ？
誰？
戦国へ。
戦国。
戦国？
戦国。戦国。戦国 again? Not occurring to me right now. Oh, low-flying helicopters, that's why they're covering their ears. Okay, fair. But yeah, I'm not sure when in particular. We'll have to plan that out. Thank you, Majima. Nissan, let's go. Oh, Sengoku's going to beat the shit out of everything over there while you're gone, by the way. This is kind of a big distraction. Nah, I got somebody who's got it. Don't worry about it. We're all good. How long is the Ryuga Gotoku movie? Gotoku. Yeah, that what this tells me is, as much as Ryuji's claiming to be up higher than anybody else, you know, like they're not falling apart too, and it's just like, okay. Oh yeah, it's because we're strong, us in the Goryuji. But it's just like, yeah, no. Hey. Yeah. You're gonna toss him, Kaoru. Come on.
行きましょう。
Not for CC. Uh-oh. What's going on here? One eye. Who did you think? You left... You pulled the mad dog off the leash. Where are we with my health? Okay, 10 minutes. About 2 hours. Give or take. For the heavy attack. Alrighty. Oh, that's beam. Never mind. I was gonna say, oh, what can I buy from there? What do you guys want? Yeah.
時間食っちまった。
Let's see if we can pick up anything from the... Oh, nope, never mind. I take it back. Aniki.
真島の兄さん。遅いわキルちゃん。戦国組の兵隊全員ぶっ倒したで。
I mean, one guy, I mean, like, as awesome as Aniki is.
ちゃんと守ったで。ああ、それより、はよう登場会の本部に戻るんや。
Already?
連中、街中でヘリ飛ばしたり、兵隊を行進させたりしたんは、桐生ちゃんをここにおびき出すためや。ほんまの目的は、本部を乗っ取ることや。本当か？
You better not die, Aniki, for really.
進藤や。進藤か。あのドアホ。金でねえ。
Wow.
はよ行けやキルちゃん。
ここは私に任せて。
He dies on your watch, you're dead, lady. I promise you right now.
近くで見るとえらいべっぴんさんやないか。
Never mind, he's fine.
わしの女に。
無駄口聞かないで静かにしてなさい。
じゃあ頼んだ。
Never mind, he's fine. If he's hitting on Kaoru, he's fine. But yeah, one man versus that whole army, you know what? He came out alright. He came out alright considering all that. Is it already nighttime? Jesus. It was daytime when I left. What? Before I do that. Leaking roof again? Mm-hmm. Yep. Nope, I'll give you 1 mil if you need it. I'll pay just enough that there is right now, but I have plenty of money to give. So obviously, oh, there we go. $5 million. Yeah, no. Like, okay, those problems are legitimate, let's say for sake of argument. Fine, they're legitimate problems, but you don't go and fix it and then demand payment before I've signed on the contract saying that you should fix more than I told you to fix. Dick. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Uh-huh. Yes, and I'm very grateful for that. But that was out of the kindness of your heart, not for the money. If it was for the money, then you wouldn't have done it. You know what? Where is he? I'm gonna go beat him up. That guy? Oh yeah. We're gonna go and have a chat. Again. For you to do that out of the goodness of your hearts like you claim. Okay, hold on. Just so I can keep sprinting for a bit. Oh yeah, this one does it too. Okay, good. But for you to do that out of the kindness of your hearts, fine. That's no one is saying that, you know, you're being a dick for doing something like that. You're being a dick by doing that without being asked to and then charging for it. I don't have the time to mess with you guys. I have to go mess somebody up. Hey, buddy. Yes. Yeah. All right. I always get really excited to beat up dickweeds like this. And you're down. Didn't even touch me once. You want to try that again, boy? Yeah, exactly. You just threatened a Yakuza with another Yakuza. Have fun, my dude. Well, that was interesting. Okay, hold on. Yeah. We are heading about there. Spots. Let's go. Let's do this. Why is it taking so long to load? Please don't crash on me. I'm asking you nicely. Thank you, game. Probably is not expecting me. So it's like having to load a bunch of things. It's just like, oh my goodness. I was actually expecting you to actually take that to the story bit, and you didn't. And yeah. Aww. Let's see, she's still there. Okay, no. Looks like that side story's run dry for a second. Let's take a look at the picture, shall we? Oh, that's nice. Except that I thought you had a letter. Oh well. The drawing's really nice. Alright, now we can go and take care of the other thing. Sorry, kids are a little bit more important to me. The kids at the orphanage are slightly more important to me than that, so... I love Nishikimi as a brother, and you guys sully his name to the highest degree possible. Koga! Oh, no. We don't get to play that game. We're gonna play this game. Game where Nope, wrong one. Fine, I'll just punch you out. Oof. I guess I need to go to the upper floor here. Or not. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, maybe so. If I could pick up a weapon, we're gonna use it. Oh, blast doors. I think I might actually have to go that direction. Very well then. Game says you're not that clever. I guess I have to beat the Jesus out of the tables. As if I couldn't just run right through them because they're not that heavy. Are you kidding me? That's it? I love it. I love this fighting system. It feels so nice. It is the best part of this game, bar none. It's like the most satisfying feeling. Like, you don't have to be complicated, but the more complicated you are with it, the better it feels. So at the end of the day, it's great no matter what. Actually, can I pick up any weapons in here? Yay, nay, nay. Very well. I brought a vase. Since you guys want to be putting up flowers. You guys all suck at this job, by the way.
ただじゃ済まないよ。
もう勝負はついたんですよ。
姉さん、
あなたが留守の間、一仕事させてもらいましたよ。
戦国に買収されたそうだな。
これでもう登場界の現体制は。
That's your opinion, my friend.
あなたの小細工で右往左往するような登場界じゃないわ。
いや、自分には聞こえるんです。登場界が音を立てて変わっていくのが。今頃他の幹部は
And that's why the other officers are missing. Okay.
送り込んだヒットマンの餌食になっていることでしょう。
何？
カムロ町に戦国組の兵隊が現れたそうだが、今日は5代目の葬儀だ。絶対に挑発に乗るんじゃねえと下の連中に言っておけ。
はい。
Well. See, the problem with his point of view on this is that specifically he has to do this in order to take over. And all I have to do is beat him up, and the only person who benefits from this is Sengoku.
売り渡しはしませんよ。私が次期会長の座について、ついでに 姉さんを自分のものにします。
Oh god, that's so
何
sick.
を言ってるんだい。
Like, I'm just sickened by this.
前からあんたに惚れていたんですよ。
Can we... Please tell me you have a hidden blade? Nah, I am at least very much... At least you slapped him. I would have loved if she had a hidden blade and she stabbed him. She just was holding back because she didn't need it, but then she was so disgusted it was like, nah, no, he's dying right now.
女取り合ったでしょうが。それが原因で登場界がガタガタになっちまった。結局俺もあんたも同じ穴の無地なってことですよ。
お前の女になんかなるつもりはないよ。
方々に女を作っていた堂島組長より私の方が姉さんを幸せ。
And to his point, I don't like to agree with him, but to his point, her husband reaching out and grabbing the one girl that both Nishiki and Kiryu had their eyes on caused the whole issue to start. So, yeah. Can't really argue with him on that point in particular.
あんたにあの人の何がわかるってんだい。他に女を作ろうとなんだろうと、私はずっと堂島宗平という男だけを見続けていた。死んだ今でも気持ちは同じさ。
死んだ。聞いたろ。好きになった男を愛し続けることができる。それが女の強さだ。
She's too strong for you.
欲しいものを力で奪う。それだけです。
そんなことは俺が許さね
え。受けて立ちましょう。
That's not what they said, but that's okay.
あんたの首取って登場界の跡目を継ぐ。
He didn't say over my dead body. What he said specifically was, using those words in specific, I won't forgive you. Or something to that degree.
時代は変わるんですよ。
Yeah, you're a joke, my friend. Nishiki packed more of a punch than your ass. I'll tell you that right now. Everything okay? Because I thought I saw a blink in my my stream over there, but I'm not sure if it actually took. Yeah, you're a joke, my friend. I haven't even had to heal this whole time. Yeah, come on. When the quote-unquote love of your life is giving me a weapon to defend. Okay, he's better with the sword than Kiryu. That's fair. That's fair. He seemed very comfortable with the blade, and Kiryu's always more comfortable with his fist. So that's fine. I don't mind that. And now you're dead. I take what I want by force. Yeah, and the last person who said that was dead, or is dead, and now you too. So, you wanna know what? Yeah, no, you sold out for no reason. Like, okay, if she agreed with the whole thing from start to finish, then maybe it wasn't for no reason and, you know, something happened, you know? It was specifically maybe the methods you did it to knock that out that caused most of the issue. But no, that's not what happened here. What happened here is you went the whole 9 yards, or... You know what? No, that's actually appropriate. All of 9 yards and then got stopped at the last yard line by Kiryu because you didn't think the whole thing through. You dumb, dumb, dumb piece of garbage. Yes, I went around in a circle, but it was already too late and I was in a rhythm. Shut up. How is he still alive? Like, forget about the fact that I... Oh, I see. But they should have had a better explanation for this. Nah, I'm gonna beat him down like this. I don't care. Ah, he got me. I want to beat him down without healing to show how much of a scrub he is by comparison to Nishiki. He really needs to learn. Okay, fine. Oh no! It auto-healed me. Okay. Staging-wise, I think that was a bad move. Oop, too high. There we go. That was a little bit of a bad move. I get why they wanted this. They wanted for me to actually truly defeat the guy in front of his men so that they get demoralized. And that's fine. But then don't have me kill him all the way the heck out there for me to come in and all of a sudden he pops up. It's like, what the hell was Anesan doing the entire time? Yeah, that's why I got knocked down, because he basically ran me through. Take his sword from him and stab him with it, please. No, never mind. That was cooler. Oh, having the thing up there? Yeah, at least it's great for kendo, but it's terrible when you're fighting somebody who fights with their fists. No, no. I see that.
てめえの欲で組をめちゃくちゃにしやがってぶっ殺してやる
Why not? He deserved every single second of that?
情けない
I can see that.
神道のような男に喉元に刃を突きつけられるとは
大公申し訳ございませんでした
お前の責任じゃない正面から来るのならまだしもこうも裏をかかれちゃ手の打ちようがないだろう
Agreed. That it's not a great sword stance. And definitely, at the end of the day, the kind of stance you take should take into account your enemy. This kind of stance could take into account another person wielding a sword, you know, also at the same kind of level that you are. Obviously, if they're drawing, then you don't really want to have that because now you got to come down. Gravity helps, but not that much. But when you're fighting somebody who's fighting with their fists, you don't want it up here. You want it up here in front of you. Push it far ahead to keep your enemy away. His arm length is not as far as yours, plus the freaking sword length. It makes no sense for him to have done that, except for, you know, kendo stance that he was just probably beaten into his brain from like kendo practice years and years ago, and, you know, fourth wall breaky, just gameplay to allow you through the blocks.
近江連合の者を見かけたら容赦することはない力ずくで叩き出せとね
Technically, that's exactly what they wanted. And that's the problem. The arm fatigue as well. No, you're absolutely right. But sword fights weren't always that long, to be fair.
これだ。
One-on-one sword fights, in actuality, are not that long.
同時の組が人言派。
はかどってるか誠。
なんだ河原さんか。脅かさないでくれ。
悪かったな。ちょっと表の様子を見てきた。まだ誰にも気づかれてねえみてえだ。
13号資料室なんかに近づく人間はそうはいねえだろう。
ついにその事件にたどり着いたか。さすがだ。
知ってたのかこの事件を。
ああ。最後のページを見てみろ。
Yep. At best, you have like 5 strikes.
系の別所さんが。
Because you wouldn't use your sword to hit their other sword. It makes no sense to do so.
あんたこの事件を知ってて今回の捜査に参加したのか。
ああ。公安の倉橋は人言派を探ってると耳にして捜査の協力を申し出たんだ。
なぜ。
俺はその事件に借りがあるんだ。
借り。
もう俺の役目は終わった。あとはお前に任せる。
どういうことだ。
わけは聞くな。
河原さん。
Gave him his badge? What for? Huh. Hi, Kaoru.
あの人言派の事件を課長が担当していたってことは、柏木さんの言ってた担当刑事っていうのは。
ああ別所さんだ。
本当に。
間違いない。極秘の資料に名前が載ってた。
So why is Bishop a part of this?
そう言っていた。
私にはそんなことは一言も言ってなかったのに。
河原さんは
俺にこれを渡して事件から降りた。
どういうことだ。
わからん。だがあのおっさんまだ何かを握ってるのは確かだ。
The old man is calling the other guy an old man. Okay.
借りがあるらしい。
借りか。
Interesting. Interesting.
どうしたんだ。
信じられないのよ。どうして課長が。
記録によると当時カムロ社の4課にいた別所さんは堂島組の動きを察知していた。だが裏で手を回して事件を黙認した。
Okay.
つまり課長がヤクザを利用したのね。
What? He used them as a
カ
weapon.
ムロ町の治安を回復させるには一番手っ取り早い方法だと判断したんだろう。
I mean, think of it this way. Best case scenario, Dojima clan wins, and they wipe out the entirety of the other, mafia that's giving you trouble. We're no, that's not best case scenario. That's okay scenario. Worst case scenario, obviously, is the other way around. And the absolute best case scenario is they both kill each other, and then you've gotten rid of them both.
しかし上層部にそれが漏れて別所さんは府警に飛ばされた。
伊達さんはもうこの辺で手を引いた方がいい。人言派はただの組織じゃない。深追いすると命に関わる。それに警察に追われている身だ。
バカ言え。今さら後に引けるか。お前これからどうす
What
る。
about your daughter, man?
合田会長がまだ見つかっていない。龍二を追いかけて関西へ向かう。
Oh, we're going to Kansai? Does that mean I get to do more cabaret club stuff? Yes, let's go. No, I'm kidding.
ええ。
So I guess I'm just wandering, considering that we're literally right on top of Serena. Anyway, but to finish the sword fighting thing, yeah, no. Usually they're one and done, at best maybe 5. But that's like absolute best. What's up, my dude? No, I could use a drink. Why not? I'm assuming this is a side story as it is anyway, so let's go. Yeah, come on, man. Who are these asswipes?
おい、ユウヤはどこだ？ユウヤを出しやがれ！ブラックサンダー。お前ら何しに来やがった？何しにとはご挨拶だな、元ヘッド。
元ヘッド。Previous head。
何しに来たかわかるはずだぜ。岡野はどこだ？知らねえ。嘘つくんじゃねえよ。
By the way his hair, I think that's a more realistic pompadour than I've seen in most anime. That's actually really, really good. You can see that it's still got that pompadour shape that they like to make fun of in anime. There's like a tube coming out of the head, but it's not quite there. It's very realistic, and I like it.
あんたが示した次期ヘッドだ。知らねえはずがねえ。知らねえもんは知らねえんだよ。そうか。だったら500万きっちり払ってもらうぜ。なんで俺がそんな大金払うんだ。ずいぶん儲けてんだ。
Yeah, 2 of them. Yeah, look at that.
レジの中にあるんじゃねえのか。俺の金じゃねえ、店の金だ。おい、なめたこと言ってんなよ。チームばっくれたやつは500万。あんたが決めた掟じゃねえか。あんたが指名したヘッドがばっくれたんだ。責任取れっつってんだよ。後でもう一度来る。それまでに金か岡野、どっちかを用意しておけよ。
Wow, a sub-story with full voice acting. That's actually impressive. And again, Yugi is a really, really important sub-character. One of the first ones we met in the original Yakuza, and here we are.
Oh.
Who's that? Ah.
Yeah.
I assume this is a side story that I missed. Mm-hmm. Player looping. What? He's an Okama? Hey, awesome. Good for him. But player looping? What? Oh, I see something shiny. Aw, it was the real fake kind of shiny. Wait, there's a side story back here.
Huh? Yeah.
Why not?
Boy,
Oh, so it is about the masks. Okay.
Huh?
yeah.
I'll find them.
Huh? Oi.
Honest. Oh, there's a shiny thing in the corner I can go pick up after this. I mean, why not? Okay, I can't buy a weapon. All right, not really worth. Ooh, I can sell? Yeah, let's sell some stuff. Boring stun gun. Lampstand. Yeah, we'll start with that. That way I can buy the weapons here. You can repair weapons? Nice. What about masks? You haven't gotten to the point. I'm waiting for the point. Alright. Got more keys. Hip ups. I got the hip ups. Let's see if she's all up into it now. Is she up and running again? Yes. Alright. What do I have to pay for now? Why not? The contractor that already screwed them over once? But to be fair, I'd actually be calling him to give him business. And that's actually not a bad idea in particular. We'll meet together in person so that he doesn't either he's bringing a bigger crew for me to have to put down to try and really muscle in on me, or he's showing, hey, look, I'm already afraid of you. You know this. But I'm still gonna meet you face to face anyway. Yeah, that's the one thing that definitely the normalization. I was hoping at the start of all this, going back to the mask, since you haven't followed up yourself, show, was that we would adopt kind of the same kind of setup that we have here, have in Japan, where when you are sick, you wear a mask, period. And then obviously in this case, you know, just wearing the mask in general because of the way that this stuff kind of rolls out. But like in every other case, I think I overshot it, right? Yes, I did. But like in every other case... Oh, is there not another way in this way? Okay. In every other case, it's like, okay, I have a cough or a mild cold, but I can't miss work. Okay, I'll wear a mask to work. That way I don't get anybody else sick. But then everybody had to go make it a big deal that wasn't really necessary. Because it's not like it can kill you unless you literally are waterboarding yourself by putting water there. Don't get me wrong, it was, especially at the start, it was super annoying to wear masks. And technically it still is to some degree, but it's just an annoyance. It's not detrimental.
てめえら誰に向かってこの人誰だと思ってやがる。堂島の竜。桐生一馬さんだぞ。
Okay! No, 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 no.
俺は今日大変な一日でな。すこぶる機嫌が悪いんだ。
The vocal tone is actually not that far off. But there's a couple of problems with the rest of the statement. Okay. This is the same guy that we beat up earlier.
兄貴、最近のガキはしけてますぜ。
バカ野郎。だからガキを寄せって言ったじゃねえか。
待てこら。
Hmm? You think I didn't see what you just did? I'ma mess you up, boy. Yeah, I'm thinking that I need to sue for identity theft. Okay, so I just ran into that. It was before I would have gotten to... That's a problem.
Nani? Oi.
Didn't even touch me. So, you got... Oh, hold on. Early, come over tomorrow. Oh, hold on. Hey Jaden, you want to see the amount of bricks that they're gonna need to fill up the backyard there in Mimi and Lito's house? Come here. Lito sent a picture.
Oh,
That's a lot of bricks. Okay, so nice. All right, let's go check out the mama here. That was quick. Going inside Earth Angel. Aha!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you Akko is Okano.
Nani?
The unfortunate part of that statement is that it's not an uncommon statement for anybody going through that same process. Because when someone doesn't understand why someone would do something like that, that turns to something a little bit more difficult, because you have to stop and open your mind to what someone else might be thinking or what they might be feeling. It's not an easy thing to go through. You know, not to say anything about the self-reflection on what would actually make you feel the most comfortable. And it's a very big shame that there are so many people out there that have come to terms with who they want to be, but are not allowed to... What's the word I'm looking for here? Not allowed... I guess, yeah, as unclear as it sounds, they're not allowed to be. They're not allowed to be. They're not allowed to exist in the way that makes them feel most comfortable, so long as it's not hurting anyone else. To be fair, no one says to serial killers, oh no, it makes you feel comfortable to kill people, then I'll let you go ahead, be comfortable doing that. No, that's a whole different thing. You're hurting somebody else. But if you're hurting nobody else, why are we even doing anything? Isn't that the dream? To be able to exist in a way that makes you feel the most comfortable and to not have to worry about anything? And it's always the most difficult when it's something that's so difficult to adjust, whether it's, you know, perspective of everybody else, or, you know, something that's genetically, you know, not right with what you feel you are inside, in the case of Akko here. And of course all others. that do that, it's rough. And even as a straight white cis man, I feel so much pain for anybody who has to go through the kind of judgment from lack of understanding. And that's what's the worst about it, is that the only people I can blame and be angry at for treating, you know, others unfairly in that way are the people that don't want to understand. Not that they lack understanding, because that's understandable. I have no problem with people that lack understanding, but the people that, when gently guided, because there's also the other contingent on the other side that screams and yells and basically not helping anything by trying to force it down the people who don't understand's throats. But when they're gently guided to try and understand what's going on, and they still are like, but nah. Those are the only people that I can outwardly, like, be like, then you really don't matter to me. You're not important enough for me to even continue to try and teach if I'm going to slowly try and give you the frame of mind, or at least as close as I can to the kind of suffering that, you know, these other people go through. Like, if you... What's up? What's that? Oh, I see. It's a mod, but that's interesting. Which SCP was that? Which one's that one? That one's the Plague Doctor, isn't it? Oh no, it's the mask, the possessive mask. Okay. Anyway, but going back to this one, yeah, no, it's a big shame that, you know, there are people out there that refuse to try and understand because their worldview, you know, happens to be different. I have no problem with somebody not understanding. Like, there's a difference between being able to accept someone for who they are and understanding that to the furthest degree, you know? And the unfortunate part of a trans condition in particular is that a cis person like me, I won't ever understand what you guys go through. We've had this discussion before. When I was writing, and I'm still kind of in the process of world building in the background, but writing my story. I won't ever probably understand what it is to be trans, or to feel stuck in a body that doesn't feel comfortable like that. It feels like it's not me, like I'm not fully who I am, and I'll never understand that. But I've come to terms with the fact that I won't understand it. Like, understand that feeling in particular. But I can understand the feeling of not being comfortable with what you have. The closest thing that I can understand is like, and it's nowhere near on the same level. Nowhere near, don't get me wrong. Nowhere near on the same level, but the closest thing I understand is if, you know, I was to start wearing women's clothing top to bottom as a cis man, it would make me feel so uncomfortable. Like, what am I doing? What is this thing? And the reason why it's nowhere near the same is because I could easily take off the women's clothing and put on my own clothes again. Or, you know, worst case scenario, start streaking back home to go grab my clothes. You know, if I was that uncomfortable. Oh no, why are you installing updates now? We had a good background music for this conversation. Anyway, you know, whereas I guess because the closest thing I could say is like, it's the equivalent. If I was to say this is equivalent to that, now think of it from the perspective of a trans person who's literally uncomfortable in their own skin no matter what they wear. To have the same effect, they would have to either literally add things or take things away. And in the case of like external things, it's not the same as having it with your own body. You know, it's, and Sho knows this from a different perspective. It's not obviously from the trans perspective, it's from an able perspective. And we've discussed this before, how I will never understand how it feels to be what Sho is. And Sho, before you say anything, has mentioned countless times that he doesn't want me to. And I'm sure that most, what's the word I'm looking for, understanding of the, in Sho's case, disabled, trans, gay, you know, the whole spectrum, sit back and say, we don't want you to feel the way that we do in the persecution in the case of, you know, trans and gays, or the not being able to do what is considered basic in the case of disabled people. We don't want you to ever live that, because it sucks. We have to go beyond it because there's no other choice for us. But we don't want to put other people in that perspective. The most toxic individuals in those communities are the ones that are just like, you should feel bad because you have the advantages you do as a white cis man. You should feel as bad as I do because you have all the advantage in the world over what I don't have. And those people are the same as the people that refuse to understand them, in my opinion. Yes, it's 10 p.m. I'll see you, or if you're gonna stick around, because it's still 20 minutes before 10, depends on how, I'm still not sure about how stringent of a time limit that is. But yeah, I try to understand. I'd rather keep my mind open, and maybe, yeah, I think that such and such a thing is weird. I don't belittle you for it. There's no reason to. That my mom has gone to China on a number of occasions for recruitment trips, and she's sent me pictures of Chinese stalls selling, you know, bugs for you know, bugs on a stick. It's weird. I don't think I'll ever go and eat that kind of cuisine because it's just not my deal. But, you know, I'm not gonna tell them that they're wrong to be eating bugs. I may feel sick, you know, from some people that do certain things, like the other Chinese joke of them eating dogs or whatnot, but it's just like, well, if you want meat and you don't have anything else, I still think it's wrong, because dogs to me are super close to sentience, that to the point where it's just like, I don't want that for them. But if it's between you living and someone and the dog dying, you dying or the dog dying, I still am not gonna be happy about it, but I'm not gonna say, oh, you're a dog murderer. You know? I wanna, and I know I'm reaching for stuff. My ADD brain's reaching for stuff that's probably well beyond the ken of what we were originally talking about to start. But the world, I guess here's the root, and Sho, if you're still around, clip this for me, because this is gonna be super important. This is the root. The world would be much better off if we just understood each other. Like, not in the way that, like, I get what you're thinking on a root level, because we can't. Until we can do, like, the psychic mind meld, Vulcan mind meld BS, where we can literally pull out somebody else's experiences and live them ourselves, that's never gonna happen. But so long as we don't belittle somebody for feeling the way they do, I think that we would be in a better place. Going back to the masks thing, if we would just understand that this is for the betterment of everybody instead of just ourselves, that would be great. In the case of trans, if we could understand that these people feel uncomfortable in their own skin and they're just trying to feel comfortable. For the anybody in the rest of the spectrum, the way that they love or the people that they love, the differences between each and every one of them. We could just be like, you know what? I don't understand that because that's not the way I am, but you go and do you. I think the world would be great if we could just do that. The problem is that there's too many people that are so self-centered that if it doesn't fall within their realm of experience, then it doesn't deserve to exist. Who the hell cares about what anybody else thinks about that? I know that that was a very long thing to clip, but I'm talking that first part. It's just, I want the world that I leave behind for Jaden, for everybody after I'm gone, to just be that much of a better place. Oh. Well, at least it's still playing the music. Turn it back on. Just to at least be understanding. And to just... You wanna know what? This actually came up very recently. I find it very strange and also very enlightening that there is only one word for love in English. In Spanish, there are different tiers. In Japanese, there are different tiers. In ancient Greek, there are different tiers. The only one anybody ever remembers is Eros. I wonder why. But there's others that are different tiers. There's love for family. There's love for your fellow man. There's, you know, we can't, okay, I take it back. English has now come up with the phrase for one of them. The bromance. You cannot tell me that a bromance, or let me rephrase this. There was no need for the term bromance to exist to dictate or to describe a gay coupling, I should say. Maybe we are learning. Slowly but surely, I think we're learning a bit. But just to give you, I did say Spanish has different levels for love as well as Japanese. Let me put my money where my mouth is. Te quiero, te amo, te adoro. You have Tsuki and Aishiteru at the very least. I think there's another one, but I'm not remembering right now in Japanese. So money where my mouth is, yes, there are different levels of love, word-wise, in a bunch of other languages. English is the only one that has one word for love. I love Jaden. Doesn't mean that I'm gonna do anything beyond be a good father for him, because that's deep familial love. I love Sho. That's where the bromance comes into play. You know? But it's not that kind of love. Because both he and I are straight. I love, I guess I'll go back to it. I love people, you know? People are great. People are important, you know? So long as they're not acting in only their own self-interest, I think people are pretty great. I love them. But, you know, the whole of society needs a little bit of work, but for the most part, people are great. Whereas, you know, I had to say love for every single one of them. There's nothing in between. Oh, but Breeze, what about the word like? I like this person. I like that person. You also like things. And to be fair, you also love things. But like is not the same. Like and love are two different things. You can have a deep love for your family, a deep love for your fellow man, a deep love for a compatriot. Sorry for being Chunibyo for a second there. A deep love for your significant other. They're all different kinds of love. None of them I would ever use the word like for, because that's not enough. Whether it's just a little bit not enough in the case of like love for your fellow man. Thank you for following there, Haas. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, whether it's a little bit more than a deep love for your fellow man, you know, than like, or if it's a lot further than that, in the case of your significant other, or even your family. Sometimes, for some people, the love they have for their significant other, it does not hold a candle to the love for their family. Like, it's nowhere near as deep. Whether it's just because it's still early on in the relationship, or because the cohesion as family, as a significant other, if you're married or anything like that. Yeah, I know, he's probably said, followed a couple times, but still. Oh, warning for the 10 o'clock or warning for the Haas? Haas. In any case. Man, I just ADD'd my heck. I went from trying to understand people to being in love or showing your love in one way, shape, or form to different degrees. My ADD brain is in overdrive right now. Like super high overdrive. But anyway, I guess what's important, and yeah, because the English language is so limited to what we can say for certain things, is just love each other. Make the attempt to understand each other. You don't have to fully understand. You don't have to live in their shoes. Everyone says walk a mile in the other person's shoes. Make the attempt. Go right ahead, make the attempt. But when you fail because you're not them, don't worry about it. Just so long as you don't keep destroying them for wanting to be who they are. I will check the Discord real quick since it's probably a big deal. Aha. Alright. That explains why when he, or not he, but somebody in particular with a similar username followed, it didn't count for Jack, and the same thing with the next one. They must be triggering an alert. Okay. Because if you notice, we have a follower goal now, and we haven't ticked up at all, I don't think. Or maybe we did. But eventually it'll go back down again, because of the fact that, I'm sure that, Twitch will catch up with that. But yeah, if we just loved each other instead of trying to take advantage of each other, speaking of that kind of thing, with good example, I think the world would be better. And anybody who comes around to have fun and listen to philosophical talks as I ponder my existential place in this universe, welcome. The ADD brain barely ever shuts off because this is about the time when the meds start to kind of flow out a little bit. Alright, let's continue. We've been at this for probably like, what, 15 minutes? Jesus Christ. I love Kiryu. I love Kiryu. Succinct. To the point. Everything I just did in my rambling ADD brain, the whole 9 yards, for at least the first quarter, if not half of that conversation. He summarized in perfect form. Your life is yours to live. You shouldn't have to justify yourself to anyone else. So long as you're not hurting anybody else. Again, I'm not going to tell a killer that, yeah, no, go ahead, go keep killing people. It makes you comfortable. F that. But if you believe that, you know, you'd feel most comfortable being different than what you are, your life is yours to live. I'm like, be careful, take some steps, because you don't want to make a mistake and then have to reverse a mistake. And I'm not saying that everybody goes through that. Some people are very happy with their changes. I think of Noaking, who seems to be over the moon with his transformation and is so looking forward to whatever steps he needs to go to keep going down his path. I enjoyed his voice acting back when, you know, he was, you know, not a he. And I'll miss hearing that voice, but he's happy where he is and where he's going. I'm not going to tell him, you know, more than that. I'll just be happy for the time that I had that, you know, particular, that his particular talent came into play that way. And I'm sure that he can still do good voice acting with his current voice in a different way. He's a cool dude. You should never have to justify yourself to anybody else. And I'm screen capping this as well. But yeah, the only person you ever have to justify your own thoughts to is yourself. Your own life can only be justified by you. And there's the key, right? Exactly what he said. I agree with that first line, and I agree with the second line as well. Why? Because she's hurting somebody else by her inaction right now. And it's not that he's saying that she should become a guy again and go back to the Black Thunder. That's not what he's saying. What he's saying is that her inaction as it stands right now is hurting somebody else. She needs to come out and at least put that to rest. Make it so that at worst it only hurts her. But obviously, best case scenario, everything gets pushed under the rug and we move on. She is who she is, she moves forward. Yuya gets to be who he is and moves forward his way too. I like the pained look on her face back there. It looks a little bit more pained than usual. Probably on purpose.
Nani?
Okay, time to go beat up some Black Thunder, boys. Okay, if there's one thing that I don't like, although Okano could be a last name, to be fair. So, she could be Okano just as much as he could be Okano. Run! But yeah, no, it is. That's always been my philosophy, or that's definitely been my philosophy a lot more recently. Is don't worry about other people if they're not hurting anybody else. If they want to be a certain way, that's fine. So long as they don't hurt anybody else. The problem has become more recently that people are being, you know, wanting to be comfortable at the expense of everyone else. Going back to the mask thing. You are threatening the lives of hundreds of others just because you feel uncomfortable. Sorry, I want money. I ran away from those other guys because I didn't want to have to keep doing this, but I'm willing to do it here just because he's gonna give me lots of money. $100K. Woo! We're going up in the world, guys. But yes, very important. Very important. That key feature of do what makes you feel comfortable, so long as you're not making anybody else suffer. Directly. Are they serious right now? We're all gonna die from carbon monoxide poisoning now. I hope you guys are happy. What's with the... I'm confused with those bike designs. The high backs are fine.
一人で何ができる？元ヘッドだからって容赦しねえぞ。上等だ。かかってきやがれ。おいゆうや。
I got your back, boy.
この店は清掃がなっちゃいねえな。掃除するなら手伝うぜ。ゴミ掃除をな。
Yes!
ふざけやがって。まとめてやっち
These guys aren't even Yakuza, they're just gangsters. They're punks. Oh, you want what? Let's use the actual Japanese. They're Yankees. And you're already dead. You guys are a joke! They want to be American so bad that one of them named themselves Julie? Are you kidding me? Hey, you guys are a joke.
Yuya! 危ねえ！来るんじゃねえ！
ユウヤ、これを着て。
こいつは。
ユウヤが私にくれたブラックサンダー初代ヘッドの特攻服だよ。
Yes. Okay, that was worth. That was a whole stinking pile of worth. I loved it. Oh, we get to fight again? Round 2? Yeah, let's go. I don't mind this round 2 here. Back off. One second, buddy. There we go. That finished. What's up? Nope, not yet. Yeah, but no. Probably. Yeah. Fair.
桐生さん
Yep. I swear. And I love how she applauds. Yes, go for it. Why not? You know? Now, the Kiryu doesn't return your love is a whole different deal. Oh. I see it. I saw it. I think. Where is it? Thought I saw it. Ah, it's there at my feet. Alright, now let's talk to these guys. Oh, nice. For a second, I thought they were going to turn around and drag me into it, but okay.
Oh.
Or, you know, you could just run up and catch them, but, you know, video game logic, right? Why are you pushing me out? Oh. I must have triggered the cutscene specifically for,
桐生さんちょっと待ってください
I know who you are! You I remember!
お前はたかし。
はいその説はお世話になりました
ちょうど1年前、俺はサイの花屋の息子たかしを助けてやったことがあった。
Yeah.
たかしは跡部組の組長の娘京香と真面目に暮らしているはずだった。
ねえたかし何やってんの？競馬で儲かったからおごってくれるんじゃなかったの？
誰だそいつは。
Uh-huh.
京香はどうした？
あこれはその
頑張って京香を幸せにするんじゃなかったのか。
それは
結局半端なままか。
違うんです桐生さん聞いてくださいよ
Okay. I'm listening. I'm gonna be nothing but, if not fair. Tell me.
Hmm? 何？
Uh-huh.
ああ。
Your dad, by the way. Actually, this wasn't the story. Or maybe it is. Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree with Kiryu's statement there of you don't even have the balls to go check on it yourself. Come on, man. Why? Oh, I see. Etchy.
Boy.
When he calls it erotica, and the name of this thing is Rising from the Shadows. Okay. We're gonna keep going with the main story for a little bit longer here. Can I go into Shine? I guess not. I love the fact that I could hide in the corner. Come on. Not my fault that they're slow. That depth of field still gets me every time. It's so good. Oh, you want to fight? I'll fight you. I want money. Let's go. Only 50k? Baby stuff. Come on, man. Alright. I figured I'd pick that up first before I went to go talk to the florist. Can I actually go inside? I guess I can. Why do they even bother with this stuff if all I need to do is knock it over for a sec? Like for real though. But yeah, this is really have the balls to check up on himself.
Boy.
Yep, big money question.
Yeah.
Mate.
Boy.
Alright. I'll bring your little... I'll bring your kid in, my dude. I guess I couldn't go this way. Gotta run all the way back this way? Oh my goodness gracious. Hey. Yes, it's me. Hi. Yes. That's funny. I triggered something even after the fight started to stop it. Ah. Alright. Let's see how quiet I can be to get in there. Shellac! Oh. We're gonna auto teleport. Good. They're gonna make me run back and forth. He's doing this just to grill him at this point, I think. I think Yoka.
1週間前の映像だ。
もしもし、私、会ってくれるの？
Hold on.
わかった。今なら、たかし出かけてるから大丈夫。じゃあ。
I'm sure he has more footage.
今日か。
So she wasn't. So his friend wasn't wrong. She is going into a hotel, but on her own.
こっちこっち。
I bet you it was her dad, by the way. No, have the balls looking through the. Look.
お前が依頼したことだ。最後まで見るんだな。
Yeah, you're a dingus. She went to go visit her dad.
Otou-san, 何度もごめんなさい。
あの男、また仕事を辞めたそうだな。
それは、たかしのせいじゃなくて。
お前たちにはまだ無理だったんだ。もう諦めたらどうだ。いつでも戻ってきていいんだぞ。
ありがとう、お父さん。でも私、たかしのことを信じてる。今は悩んでるけど、きっといつか私を支えてくれる。
Yeah, he was a dumb
だから私、
dumb person.
彼を支えてあげたい。
頑固者め、全く誰に似たんだが。
たかしがきちんと就職したら、何年かかっても必ず返します。
あの男には期待しとらん。お前が惨めな生活を送るのが耐えられんだけだ。
My abilities there. That is the end of my stint of getting free information from the Florist of Sai. What's up? What's up? What do you need? I figured that was going to be the trigger for this. Here you go, buddy. All right. Let's see. Still a bunch of things. Oh, right. I'll go talk to her first. Eh? Now I got these punks coming up the street. Oh, going down the street. Eh? Chotto, I just noticed. This door's open? This door's wide open. You wanna come find me? I thought. Chotto. Ah, Toko. Soko janai. Blue one. So I just somewhere here, above me probably. I don't see anything on the floor around here. Let's go upstairs. Oh, I can't. Or I got caught on some weird geometry. Okay. There we go. Got him. Alright, let's head out. Whoa. That green filter came out of nowhere. Oh, these guys. Oh, that's supposed to be Shinji? Like, okay, we have the super duper fake Kiryu, but then that other dude was supposed to be Shinji? For real though?
無銭飲食は良くねえな。
この間の野郎じゃねえか。何しに来やがった。ははこいつがよこした用心棒ってか。
なめやがって。俺を誰だか分かってんだろうな。
この人ね、堂島のリ
No! I'm having a crisis of identity. He's playing it anyway. He's like, hey, look. Let's see how good.
どうしてもダメですかね。
See, he's using his own. I'm gonna intimidate the hell out of you. He even took the punch. Oh, that's even better. He probably can't fight worth a damn. He's just big. He's just probably big. And he's been getting by on that beak and the name. Now that the real one's here, they can actually freaking fight. Let's see where we go. Oh wow, he's actually got a pretty big health bar. Good for him. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. Come on. I disagree with Shinji so much, but even my Shinji could probably kick more ass than you. Yeah, you don't get to use my name like that. They're sitting Dogeza on top of it all. Oh, good God. You stole my look. And you don't know what the hell I look like? Like, it was mentioned by Gold Cakes a while ago that, okay, maybe they don't have the pictures. This is early 2000s. Phone quality cameras at best weren't all that great. Fine. But these guys took my look and my name and still can't see the real deal before them. Are you kidding me? Go, do it! Head all the way to the floor. I catch you doing it again. I catch you doing it again. You know what's gonna happen to you, right? I'm just saying. Alright, let's go talk to Sunflower Headmistress, and then we will continue on with the story for at least another 15 minutes to 30, something like that. Let's see what we got. Oh, rich man. No. Yes, yes I am. Nighty night. I'm grateful that I dealt with you the way I did. I'm disappointed that you didn't drop any money. I'm gonna assume that you already gave me the money, and we will move on. Because it's not that important now, is it? In the grand scheme of things. Scream of things! Mm-hmm. You gotta scream it. Aww. I kind of hope to help out the kindergarten some more, or the orphanage. See. Oh, I want that. I'm gonna get that final boost of the heat actions. Might as well get this Lotus Spear one because it's a boost sprint. Sure, why not? Next time I'll boost the XP gain. Now I can run for longer. The water is almost useless. Back to Serena. Obata, hi buddy. You got money for me? I thought you might. Bring the other 50k later, alright? Alright. Last little bit here. I was busy.
どうしたんだそんなもん取り出して
もう誰も信じられないわ。課長は今まで私にカムロ町にいたなんて話一度もしなかったわ。
Did that ever come up in conversation? If not, then get over it.
別に別所がお前を裏切ったわけじゃないだろう
裏切りよ。
How?
私が4課でどんな思いをして今までやってきたか。あの人だけは私のこと理解してくれてると思ってた。
Man?
自分は裏でヤクザをつるんでた。
And what are you doing right now, lady? That's all I gotta say.
悪いけど、まず最初に府警に行ってもらうわ。人言派の事件を調べるのが先よ。
勝手にやれ俺は合田会長を探す
勘違いしないでね。あなたはまだ私の監視下にいるのよ。勝手な行動は許さないわ。
You're a joke right now. I've been letting you play with me for the time being. You don't get to deny.
分かった
Like, this is a joke, right? You're just placating her because she literally points a gun to me now. We walk to the car. She has to drive. At that point, I can do whatever the hell I want. Does she still have the gun pointed at you? No. At best. Yeah, no. He was making deals with Yakuza behind my back. That's why I hate him so much. Uh-huh. This was before you were even part of the force in the first place. And what does it matter if she did? It wasn't deals with Yakuza anyway. The Yakuza did it on their own, and he just didn't do anything to stop it.
まあ話するにはここが一番ええやろ。で、わしに何の用や。
20数年前、カムロ町で起きた堂島組と人言派の抗争事件。課長が担当していたそうですね。
なんや取り調べみたいやの。そうや。わしが担当した。それがどうしたんや。
課長。今回のミレニアムタワー爆破と合田陣、堂島大吾の誘拐の一件、人言派が絡んでいる可能性が高いです。担当直入に聞きますが、課長何か知ってらっしゃるんじゃないですか？
知らん。
でも、
まあ待てや。わしが知ってんのは昔の事件のことだけや。今回の事件のことなんか知ってるはずないやない。
じゃあなぜ今まで人言派のことを私に教えてくれなかったんですか？
Because they were dead!
事件との関係性が見えへん以上、不必要に情報を伝える必要はない。混乱を招くだけや。
本当ですね。
ああ。
じゃあ、20数年前に起きた事件のことを教えてください。
Since they've already connected those dots, it's fair.
何から話そうか。もう聞いとるかもしれんが、当時わしはカムロ署の4課におったんや。
知ってます。それで堂島組の手引きをした。
まあ簡単に言うたらそうや。せやけどそれしか道はなかった。警察ではどうにもならんかったんや。あいつらの実態はつかめんわ。略奪と暴行で市民は恐怖に陥るわ。人言派がカムロ町に拠点を構えてから手がつけられんほど町は荒れとったんじゃ。
どんなことがあろうとヤクザとは裏取引をしてはいけない。それが腐敗の一歩になるんだと課長はいつも言ってるじゃないですか。
You weren't there.
他に方法がなかったんじゃ。
You don't have the same kind of mindset that they did at that point in time. Come on, man.
質問を変えます。消えたはずの人言派がなぜか今動いている。これについては何か知ってるんですね。
当時人言派の構成員は36人の組織やった。このうち死体として発見されたのが33人。
3人生き残りがいるってことか。
そうや。そのうちの1人をわしは知っとる。
And
教えてください課長。
her parents, I bet.
桂馬という店がある。そこにおるわ。
名前は？
今は村井という名前で生きとるわ。
村井ですね。
狭山、村井を大阪に連れてきたのはわしや。村井っちゅう名前もわしがつけたんや。
え？
あいつは奇跡的に一命を取り留めた。けど人言派の掟は生よりも死。復讐戦と生きることは許されん。そこで村井は生きることを選んだんや。せやから赤室町から逃げる手助けをしたんや。
他の生き残りからの報復を避けるためか。
そうや。わしと河原が関西へ赴任するときに一緒に連れてきた。
Interesting.
も関西に。
狭山、
はい。
今日付けで身辺保護の任務は終わりや。
え？
命令や。
理由を言ってください。
人言派が絡んでるとなりゃかなりの危険が伴う。
私が女だからですか？
ちゃう。そんなこと言うとるんやないわ。4課の捜査範囲から外れたってだけや。
今さらそんなこと言わないでください。犯罪者を取り締まる、それが私の仕事です。
今回の事件はヤクザ狩りのようにはいかんのじゃ。
相手は同じ人間じゃないですか。
お前は人言派の恐ろしさを知らんからそんなことが言えるんや。あいつら女やろうが子供やろうが手加減せんのんじゃ。
でも私は。
これは命令や言うとるやろ。
Yeah, you weren't there is the whole point of this.
見ての通り頑固もんでの。
No kidding. This is heavy, dude.
狭山のやつ守ってくれるか。あいつ守れんのはあんたしかおらんねん。頼む。
Whoa, okay.
一つ聞きたいことがある。
なんや。
河原さんの発砲事件を知ってるな。堂島組と人言派の事件と関係があるんじゃないのか。それに関西への赴任とも。
これ以上のことはわしの口からは言えん。とにかく狭山のこと頼んだで。
In other words, yes. He's not going to say any more directly, but yes, there is a connection. And it's my job to find it. And now I'm understanding more and more why that other series is literally a, Oh, she already went to the spot that he told her about, so let's go. Oh, that's a dead end. Yeah. That away. Okay, fine. You want to fight me? I'm aware of my health. I'm aware of my health. I say and then... Alright, there's some food here, right? Yes? Food? Actually, let's check with the acupuncturist to see if I have enough experience to... Okay. I wish you would actually tell me where I need to go for that. Yeah, I figured as much. Let's go to Aoi. Actually, it wasn't where I thought she would be, but that's okay. Take it. He ain't here. Alright. I was hoping to be able to get a drink here, but if he's gonna be stubborn about it.
Ho ho. Ah. Ho ho.
And we're all healed up for now. Let's see what we got going forward. Apparently there's only one place where she'd go to, and I've been there before. Is there a shortcut for me to do? I just came out of here, I can go there, and come out in West Sotenborg footpath. Okay. Ah, I was just about to... Sometimes these fights get to be more just basically annoyances, especially when you're trying to get something done. Yeah, almost done. We're almost done for tonight. Who steal? Mosh mosh.
おい。
ええ。
ダメよ。ダメなのよ。I've already drinking everything. Okay.
ありがとうございました。
I should do the hard darts later, but not now. I actually want to finish this part of the storyline. Okay, she said she's going to the river. Okay, so it's right behind us. Kaoru! Stop being such a pussy bitch! At least she's actually there. I'm glad for that. I didn't have to hunt her down from more than 2 places. They're not Yakuza, by the way. Proof positive that it doesn't have to be a Yakuza that does, you know, nitty things.
俺らに何か得ようか。
逆らったらどないなるか分かっとるやろな。はよ行き。
待てや。
なんや。
なんかこう急に胸のあたりがカッカほてってきてな。
それがどないしたんや。
あんた、女やな。
Guys like this, just seriously though.
自分何言うてるか分かっとんのか。
当たり前やがな。
Like, okay, maybe at the start it's okay because you're trying to you know, romance, but after she says no or makes it very clear she's not interested, continuing down that line is stupid. Come on. Come on, Kaoru. You took out one guy, you actually bitch slapped the other.
その女のボディーガードだ。
お楽しみはこいつ片付けてからや。
Oh, he's got a stun gun. I know exactly how to use this. Okay, hold on. Let's adjust the equipment a little bit. I have one thing. Yep, we're stunned. Burns paralysis, that's what that is. See, I just got damage from the actual punch, not from the electricity. I can throw them over the edge? I knew it. Yep, they're done. Stick a fork in them, they done. They all had tasers, by the way. That's why I decided to switch out the equipment for that. It wasn't worth dealing with paralysis every 5 seconds. Oof. You still on your knees? Come on, woman. You're better than that. Get up. Why? You're a cop? You can explain to the beat cops? What? I know that technically you're not supposed to be under... She's not supposed to be under your protective custody anymore, but... Whatever. We're just gonna go roll with it, I suppose?
Yeah.
Lewd. Hand-holding. Look at that. Next, you'll tell me there'll be interlocking fingers. Gosh.
なんか変だなと思ってね。ねえ、今夜空いてる？
I was gonna do
ちょっと遊
some...
びたい気分なんだけど、付き合ってくれる？
I mean, she's cute, but I don't know. It feels weird. It's just a little strange that we're going this route right now.
何してんの？はよ行こう。
It's hot though. Gonna burn your mouth that way, lady. I actually haven't done the golf minigame yet, so this is the first time I'm in here. Also, okay. Next time we go back to Kamurocho, I'm gonna show you my batting cages. Yeah, you suck at this. It was a mistake. Come on. And we're paying for it. Aren't we? Wow, this is a date. This isn't just a joke. This is a whole date. We went out for food. Went out for food. Did some golfing. Train game. UFO catcher. I just find this strange. I don't feel like Kiryu actually needs a woman at all. That he reinforces women's, you know, own self... I don't want to say self-worth, but, you know...
ごめん、待った。意外にビール売ってなくって。
いや、街を見ていたところだ。
Hey, she paid this time. You wanna know what? I'll take that. Kirin Ichiban? Considering where we are? I forget where Kirin Ichiban's actually brewed. I know Sapporo is obviously up in Sapporo, but...
運動の後の一杯はちょっとちゃうねんな。
いい場所だな。
ああ、ここ。いいでしょう。今日付き合ってもらったお礼や。本当はうちしか知らん秘密の場所やねんけど、今日は特別に教えてあげるわ。
So then my question would then be, why did you bring me here? Just because I said I was your bodyguard? That's a really silly reason for it, but...
いい気分だ。
もうちょっと飲むやろ？買ってくるわ。
ん？悪い。気が利くんだな。
無理して褒めたってビール以外出てこんよ。
Just beer? At this point I want water. I'm getting dehydrated here.
そういうおだてとかお世辞は好きちゃうし。
本当に素直にそう思っただけだ。
せやからさっきも言うたけど、褒めても何も出てきえへんよ。
そういうところは案外可愛いんだな。
That was actually probably a purposefully put that out there.
優しいなんて言われたこともないし、可愛いなんて言われたこともない。男勝りで、現場でもうちが乗り込んだらみんな引いてるわ。せやからあんたが言うてることが嘘やってことくらい分かってるし、そんな言葉言うてもらうためにここに連れてきたわけやな。
そいつらには分からねえだけなのさ。
何が？
お前が刑事である以前に女だってことがさ。周りが何て言おうと気にするな。人間自分らしくいることが 一番大切なんじゃねえのか。
It's the theme of this stream tonight, apparently.
今のお前は周り気にして突っ張ることに必死で自分自身を見失っちまってるんじゃねえのか。
え？
世の中にはお前のいいところを大切にしてくれるやつだってきっといるはずだ。どうした？
行こう。ちょっと酔っ払ったわ。
I thought you were gonna get me more beer.
うちはね、そういう女としての幸せってやつは求めないことに決めたんや。そりゃ好き好んでそう考えたわけやないけど、でもそう考えてきたからこそここまで来れた。そして今の自分がある。その気持ちは誰にもわからへん。私にしか。
Again, the theme of this freaking stream at this point.
ああ、そうだな。
え？
俺はお前の過去の全ては知らねえ。でも俺は誰が何と言おうと本当のお前は優しい人間だって思ってるぜ。おせっかいだったかもしれねえが一人の男の意見として覚えておいてくれ。
あんたって不思議な人やね。本当にヤクザやったのが信じられへん。
だから言ったろ、人から見た印象なんてその程度のものだってことだ。
There you go. This is beyond a little bit what we talked about because this is everyone has this.
うんそうやね。
Where people just look at a stereotype about you
星を見てるよ。
and just run with it.
じゃあうちも。
明日は生き残りの男と会わなきゃいけないんだろう。今日はしっかり休め。それに俺は逃げも隠れもしねえよ。
そういうことやなくて。
今夜は俺に借りがあるはずだろう。素直に言うことを聞け。
そう。わかった。じゃあ今日はママのところに行くわ。
葵か。
うん。
Almost done. Watching a cutscene.
じゃあ明日の朝10時、橋の上で待ってるわ。
わかった。
Hmm.
ねえ。
Hmm?
ありがとう。
I'm not the only one who thinks that, right? I think that Kiryu will basically be forever alone at this point, for the most part. But that it benefits not only him, but the girls that he kind of brings up. Both the girls and the women, to be fair. This includes Haruka. All right. Well, let's just do one round of what's it called? The Cabaret Grand Prix. Oh, hey, you're down here. Huh. Eh? Okay. You know what? I said I wasn't judging guys or anybody for their life choices. If somebody wants to go hang with her, let's roll. Let's do this. We'll do at least one round before we go to bed tonight. So first let's check the shift. Oh, this looks like it works out very well, actually. The only thing is, let's add the headmistress to the record to get her training. Oh, hold on. 6 girls max. I forgot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go look. Okay, so I'm over by 1. So let's turn it down. Let's take out Tampopo. And we'll run with 6. Okyakusama. I'm not gonna judge anybody for wanting this girl because, oh my goodness. This guy likes all of them. I'm gonna get Granny some training. I shouldn't say Granny, the headmistress. If I remember the hand symbols. Menu. 10 for Koyuki. Let's go. Koyukuri dozo. We're doing all right. I mean, we're not making as much money as I'd like, but this is okay. As they say, this is fine. I'm usually drowning in people by now. What the heck? First this, and then we'll... I figured that he would want to extend, and that helps a little bit with the cash flow, so we're good here. Because she looks tired already, so I'm gonna bench her for a bit. And this actually, with how little I'm getting drowned in people, that probably is the whole point. Well, it's either I don't have any fans in this level right now, which is very likely. Okay, so let's put Aika out on the floor. But yeah, no, point being that it's probably slower to help me account for the fact that I only have 6 girls. Either that or it's because it's early on I have no fans, so they're not rolling in. Aw, I tried. Alright, Koyuki's gonna take a break as well. I could give, but Koyuki's maxed out level. Let's put Oshima out there for more training. Because with only 1 minute left, and how slowly we have people rolling in, I think it was worth the play there. Okay, go ahead, Koyuki. Woo him. Especially since he's rich, it'll be well worth the amount of attention we give. Wow, she's being drained over there. We're rolling in dough. All right, let's recharge. I will give girl reward. I'd rather have Aika continue to practice, considering she's only level 1 at this point, despite being platinum. And there we go. That money was well spent because of the fact that I have to throw her to this guy. Oof, made it. Let's see. How were sales today? Not bad, could have been worse, and puts me at rank 5. I like, and with 2 girls that were on the floor at level 1, that's amazing. Yeah, unfortunately she was burning through. Yeah, she's more funny. She's definitely not sexy. Fair. Elegant, cute, and funny. Okay. The only problem is that she's stressed. As a side job. Wonderful. And she's expensive to put out on the floor, ain't she? Oh. Shall we finish up? We'll do this as the finisher because this is actually worth doing real quick. Let me just get the little cheat sheet. All right. Let's do this. I don't know where we're at with this. Whether we're at the 3rd dinner or if we're on the last sub-story. Probably 3rd dinner.
Kiryu-san, 早速相談してもいいですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。どうかしたのか？
実は前のお店の同僚が近くの店で働いてるみたいなんです。
Is that a problem?
カナのことを嫌ってた連中の一人か？
はい。あの後、他のお店から声をかけられてこっちに来たみたいなんですけど。
I mean, original dude's lost.
ないみたいで。 そこの店長さんにいつも脅されてるそうなんです。
おお、そうなのか。
Because she's probably trying to coast the same way she did before and is not working
そ
anymore.
うなんですけど、気になっちゃって。見て見ぬふりをするのも嫌じゃないですか？
I mean, fair.
何かしたいなとは思うんですけど、私どうすればいいと思います？
Okay.
そいつに聞いてみるのが一番じゃねえのか。
Mm-hmm.
え？
こうやって俺と話してても、そいつのことなんてわからねえんだ。勇気を出して直接話して、助けてほしいって言うなら助けてやる。
Yep,
それが
that's fair.
一番じゃねえか。
そうですね。私、勇気を出して話しかけてみます。まだ嫌われてるかもしれないけど、その時はその時に
Exactly,
ほっとけばいい
exactly.
ですもんね。
You offer your assistance. If she doesn't want it, then you don't give
悩
it.
んでいるより行動する方が必らしいぜ。
はい。桐生さんに相談してよかった。ありがとうございます。
By the way, confirmed on third dinner.
しかし、自分を嫌ってたやつのことを心配するなんて、カナはお人よしだな。
そんなことありません。もう同じ過ちは繰り返したくないと思ったんです。
But that's you growing
同
up.
じ過ち？
前のお店で私は最年少で、周りは全員先輩だったので遠慮しちゃって、ちゃんと向き合わなかったんです。もっとこうした方がいいとか、もっとちゃんとやりましょうとか、思ってることはいっぱいあったけど、喧嘩したくないし、何も言わずに我慢してました。
I mean, fair.
そうなのか。
Makes sense.
でも、その積み重ねでお互いすれ違いになって、結果的に前のお店はまとまりませんでした。昔はそれはあの人たちのせいだと思ってた。自分の責任でもあ
I
ったなっ
mean,
て思う
one
んです。
could make an argument for that. Sure, sure.
ちゃんと勇気を出して向き合っていれば、前のお店でも今みたいに楽しくできたかもしれないって。
カナ。
No, wrong one. Okay, there we go.
立派に成長したな、カナ。
Mm-hmm.
少しは大人になれたのかな。でも成長できたとしたら桐生さんたちのおかげです。ゆきさんも小雪ちゃんも桐生さんも一人の人間として私を見て向き合ってくれた。だからこそ気づけたんです。時に喧嘩しても傷ついても向き合わないとダメなんだって。
そうだな。今のお前なら前の店でもうまくやれそうな気がするぜ。
ありがとうございます。あ、でもフォーシャインはやめませんからね。
ああ、やめさせないさ。それにしても今日はカナの成長を感じる日だったぜ。
そうですか？自分ではよくわからないですけど、そう言ってもらえるなら嬉しいです。
Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
このまま成長し続けて将来的にカナはどんな感じになるんだろうな。
どうですかね。自分としては10年後ぐらいにはキャバ嬢以外の仕事についていそうな気がしてます。
おお。
I just noticed she has 2 moles on her cheek. That's kind of cute.
私、背も小
Not
さい
moles,
し、
but like
もっと綺麗な子はたくさんいますから、
freckles
超
almost.
一流にはなれないと思ってるんです。だからどこかで見切りをつけて、もっと自分に合う仕事を探すのもいいかなって。もちろん今は楽しいですし、キャバ嬢でいる以上は全力で頑張りますけどね。
カナが超一流になれないことはないと思うが、まあカナはまだ若いんだ。
Mm-hmm.
可能性はいくらでもあるさ。
じゃあ逆に桐生さんから見て、私は10年後どうなってると思いますか？
You know.
俺はやっぱりキャバ嬢をやってると思うぜ。超一流のキャバ嬢に慣れているんじゃないか。
え？本当ですか？私なんかで。 なれますかね。
ああ、なれると思うぜ。
Yep.
誰よりも真面目に努力できる。
That's the truth, for sure. Everyone just has like natural ability. You put a lot of work into
当
it.
たり前だと思っているが、それは誰にでもできることじゃない。セクシーさや可愛さなんかよりもすげえ才能だと俺は思うぜ。
桐生さん、ありがとうございます。すごい胸に刺さりました。努力できるのも才能。そうですね。もっと自分に自信を持ちそうな気がします。
それはよかった。お前は立派だ。胸張って頑張れよ。
はい。はあ、桐生さんにいろいろ話してすごく気持ちがすっきりしました。
そうか、それはよかった。俺もカナと話せて楽しかったぜ。
はあ、いっぱい話してたらお腹が空いてきちゃった。結構長く話しましたね。
そうだな。
不思議だな。桐生さんと話してると時間が経つの忘れちゃう。この前恋愛は当分いいとか言っちゃったけど、桐生さんみたいな彼氏なら欲しいかな。
Yeah, I feel like going back to it. I feel like what's it called? The Kiryu's a lady killer in the best way, best kind of way, rather than the one that breaks women's hearts. He's the kind of guy that kind of like unintentionally leads them on, because makes them feel confident in themselves, and when he leaves, they still have that confidence to move on. Nonetheless, that's why I think he'll be a forever alone, but in the best kind of way, kind of guy. Now I might be wrong, and we find out later that he has the hots for somebody else, but who knows?
どういう？
俺も時々思うんだ。俺みたいな彼氏なら欲しいってな。
そっちかい。もうどんだけナルシストなんですか、桐生さんは。
冗談だ。カナは本気で受け取ってくれるから冗談の言いがいがあるな。
本当に勘弁してくださいよ。せっかく勇気出したのに。
すまんすまん。
しょうがないな。やっぱり桐生さんと話してると面白い。
Nice. Bonus levels. I'm almost maxed her out, which is good. That is a trick. Everything's frozen for me for a moment, so give me a second. I'm praying that everything comes back in a moment. We'll see how this pans out. There it goes. Good. I figured it would just snap back in a second. Or she's not up to speed yet. Let me just set up the club for the next night real quick. I'll probably do off stream so we can get to the next championship match when we start next time. Ooh. I mean, it's okay for Koyuki to take a break. Alright. So Kana can come back in. We'll have the headmistress, Oshima, Watanabe, and then we'll have Tampopo, and yeah, no, that's it. For now, that's it. Let's deal with that for now. Pretty good, pretty good. But that's where we'll end it for tonight. We did a pretty good job tonight getting all this stuff done. For sure. I'm actually super excited to see what comes next on top of, you know, obviously the bunch of other things that I gotta get done. As you can see on my screen, I got a bunch of sub-stories in my my back pocket that I gotta finish up. But I am enjoying myself. This is super fun. We'll see how things pan out moving forward. I've already put 24 hours into this, and I'm only, I think at best, halfway done. Or maybe a little bit over halfway done. But either way. I think we had a good theme going there of accepting yourself, being happy with who you are, and not giving a damn about what anybody else thinks, and just moving on from there. But either way, we will be back on Monday with some more of Yakuza Kiwami 2. And we'll see how things truly pan out at that point. Give me a second. I had to restart the audio engine there. Yeah, and we'll come back. I'll have done hopefully all these sub-stories plus whatever else is out there just so I can continue on. And I will not do the championship, but I might do some of those other date stuff on the side, specifically for Aika. I'll try and keep the sub-story for Kana off the board until then. But until then, thanks guys for coming around. You guys have been 10 out of 10 with me, and I'll see you guys come Monday for some Yakuza Kiwami 2. Have a nice and wonderful evening, day, morning, whatever time it is where you are at.